Okay, so this is another rant. I know I've been coming out with a lot of rants lately, and I'm sorry if you guys don't like this content, but these are some things that I think people should really know about. So, if you are an LPS tuber, big or small, young or maybe older, we all have equal rights, boy or girl. There are some boy LPS tubers, LPS/TV, and there's this other guy, I forgot his name, but he is a newer LPS tuber, and he is a boy. And there are a lot of people, like younger LPS tubers and smaller LPS tubers, it could be some big ones out there too, but that think that it is not okay for boys to like LPS. And that is very sexist. And if you don't know what sexist means, don't worry, it doesn't have anything to do with, it doesn't have anything to do with that. It's kind of hard to explain. So, when someone is sexist, they insult. It's hard to explain. It's kind of like insulting someone of the opposite gender. It's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, don't worry, sexist isn't an inappropriate thing having to do with like intercourse or anything like that. Don't worry about that. It doesn't have to do with that. So, a lot of people, some girls out there, a lot of people in general, even boys too, are very sexist towards others, and it sickens me. It disgusts me. So, I was watching a couple of rants, and I came across this one that said, boys like LPS? And I was shocked. This girl has almost 2,000 supporters, and I'm glad those people support her and appreciate her. But then there's this rant, this sexist rant, saying that people, like boys, are not allowed to like LPS. And it sickens me. Like, why aren't boys allowed to like LPS as well as girls? Like, I get they're meant for girls, and I understand that, but some boys are girly. Some boys like other things. Some boys just aren't boyish. Boys can't be boyish all the time. Girls can't be girly all the time. Like me, I'm more of a tomboy. I mean, I know I play with like these girls' toys, but some boys can play with them too. And well, I hate makeup. I hate a lot of girl things. Not that it's bad if you like any girl things, but I hate like girl stuff like makeup, and I'm not a big fan of like any other toy other than Littlest Pet Shops, mainly just because they're bobbleheads. And I don't know, there's just something about them that, I really like. But other than that, most girly things I don't like. So, like, you don't have to be a girl and have to like makeup. You don't have to be a boy and you don't have to like Superman toys and Minecraft. You don't have to like that stuff. Like, why are so many people sexist? If you have insulted someone of another gender based on what they do, that's pretty sexist. It's hard to explain the definition. I mean, I'm only 12, what do I know? But, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, boys are allowed to like LPS. I don't know why people act like they can't, but it's ridiculous. Like, why can't they like LPS like we do? Like, it's so unfair. People think they have the right to tell people what they can do. And I get that this girl was trying to be understanding in her rant. She was like, I get it. LPS are fun to play with. But then she started adding on and on. It's awkward that boys like LPS. If you think it is awkward, that's completely fine, but you should keep that opinion to yourself because, you should know that it's rude to say that to people, and you should know that it's sexist. I know there are some irresponsible parents out there who let very young children on the internet, and that, I just say, really? And I know some of you guys watching this are like 9 or 10, and honestly, it's cool if you're having a good time on the internet, but I'm positive you've had very negative moments on the internet. Just purely because it's the internet, and it's because that's just the internet, okay? It's something you need to get used to. It's something for older people, and I know I'm only 12, but I'm very mature for my age, and I think that's mainly the reason why my parents let me on here. But when they first let me on the internet, I was not very mature for my age, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to talk to them about that. But the thing is, that's not the point of my rant. The point is, I'm not trying to insult anyone who's young and on the internet. That's not your fault. I don't hate your parents or target them or anything. Absolutely not. That's none of my concern. But all I'm saying is, so that's all I'm saying. So we all have different opinions. We all have different interests and beliefs. So that's all I'm saying. Yeah.